Hi, I am Alexis Taylor, a senior biology and psychology joint major at Fisk University and third-year student health ambassador with the Tennessee HBCU Wellness Project. Today, I will be providing you guys a little bit of insight on what I've been working on, domestic violence and mental health among young African Americans. Over the last 3 years, I have worked to highlight the importance of domestic violence and abuse, including its psychological effects, resource availability, and recognizing a domestically abusive relationship. In more recent years, the COVID-19 pandemic has had an even greater impact on the ongoing and seemingly silenced domestic abuse epidemic within America, and especially within Black or African American communities. My project, Domestic Violence and Mental Health Among Young African Americans, has worked to enlighten young African American adults on domestic violence and its influence on the development of mental illnesses, including PTSD, anxiety, or depression. For the duration of the study, participants were encouraged to attend a domestic violence intervention hosted in conjunction with my community partner, the YWCA of Nashville and Middle Tennessee. Before the presentation, participants completed both a waiver and a pre-survey with a series of questions to measure any prior knowledge they may have. During the presentation, key points that were included in the pre-survey questions were covered, and they were also informed of resources, including recognizing domestic violence, the impact of COVID-19, and several other topics. They were also given the opportunity to speak on their own personal experience and just give their own definitions or what they feel domestic violence is. Following the presentation, participants completed a post-survey, which included exact questions from the pre-survey, in addition to demographic information. Because I started in the middle of the pandemic, my first intervention was hosted via Zoom with approximately 15 participants. The following year, I had the opportunity to hold an intervention in person, which had over 30 participants. For my final intervention held in fall of 2022, the number of participants jumped to over 200, and this was hosted via Zoom. There were a variety of factors that influenced the sudden influx of participants, including social media recruitment and having the opportunity to partner with a campus organization for a broader audience. In the end, significant differences and measurements in the responses from the pre-survey and post-survey questions demonstrated an increased knowledge of domestic abuse and its impact on mental health. Thank you.